You've seen sculptures that move, but have you ever wondered what makes them tick? These aren't just art, they're machines disguised as art, with gears, levers, and pulleys hidden beneath their polished surfaces. It's like watching a clockwork bird take flight, but instead of a ticking sound, it hums with the quiet precision of a hidden engine. The motion is mesmerizing, but the real magic isn't what you can't see. But what if I told you that the most impressive parts of these sculptures aren't even visible? The real heart of the machine lies in the details you'd miss if you just looked at the art. It's like finding a tiny universe inside a frame of art, where every tiny cog and lever has a purpose, and every movement is a story waiting to be told. So, what do you think? Are these just sculptures, or are they mechanical masterpieces hiding in plain sight? Let's take a closer look and uncover the hidden heart of kinetic art. So what exactly are we talking about? Kinetic sculpture isn't just art. It's a marriage of motion and meaning. It's like a clockwork dream that comes alive, driven by gears, weights, and the quiet pulse of hidden mechanics. These sculptures are often deceptively simple in appearance, but beneath the surface lies a complex world of interlocking parts. Imagine a piece that moves with the wind, or a figure that seems to breathe. This is the magic of kinetic art. Sometimes these mechanisms are powered by gravity, other times by electricity or even human touch. But no matter the source, the result is the same: movement that feels alive and intentional. What makes kinetic sculpture so fascinating is that it blurs the line between art and engineering. It's not just about making something move. It's about making movement mean something. So, in this video, we're diving into the inner workings of these mechanical marvels. We'll take you from the first spark of an idea to the final, moving masterpiece. Let's get started. You might not notice it, but kinetic sculptures are like living machines. Every movement is a secret conversation between gears and gravity. They're not just art, they're engineering in motion, hiding a mechanical heart that beats with purpose. These sculptures are built to last, with precision that rivals the best clockwork. They're crafted with the same care as a watch, but with a touch of poetry, making them more than just functional, they're alive. Understanding the mechanics behind kinetic sculpture gives you a new lens to see art and life. It's a reminder that beauty and function can exist together, and that even the smallest gears can move the world. So the next time you see a kinetic sculpture, don't just admire the movement. Look deeper. You're witnessing a hidden world of precision, passion, and purpose that's quietly changing how you see art. Let's rewind to the 1910s, when the first kinetic sculptures began to flicker to life. Artists like Nam Gabo started using motors and gears to make art that moved, like a silent movie come to life. Fast forward to the 1950s, and kinetic art becomes more than just movement. It's about energy, chaos, and the human spirit. Artists like Jean Tinguely built machines that literally exploded in front of your eyes. By the 1970s, kinetic sculpture had evolved into a blend of art and engineering, with artists like Alexander Calder creating large-scale works that danced with the wind and light. In the 1990s and 2000s, digital tech started to merge with kinetic art. LEDs, microcontrollers, and motion sensors gave sculptures a new kind of heartbeat, one that could respond to the world around it. Today, kinetic sculpture is more than a visual spectacle. It's a conversation between the physical and the digital, a celebration of motion, and a reminder that art can never be still. Imagine a toy that moves on its own, but instead of batteries, it has gears and wheels inside. That's what a kinetic sculpture is like, but way cooler. It's like when you take apart a clock and see all the little parts working together to make time move. But this one makes art move. It's like a tiny, invisible robot that's built for beauty, not just for moving parts. And the best part? You don't need to touch it. It moves on its own, just like a heartbeat. So where does it all start? It begins with the foundation, the base that holds everything together. This is the frame, the skeleton of the sculpture, built with precision and care. This frame isn't just for show. It's the anchor for all the moving parts. You can see the mounting brackets here, ready to hold gears, pulleys, and the motor that will bring it to life. Before we connect anything, we need to make sure the motor is properly wired. Here, the power supply is attached, and the motor is ready to be linked to the rest of the system. Now, the real magic starts. We're about to attach the first moving part, the first gear that will translate the motor's energy into motion. This is where the sculpture comes to life. Now, let's look at the heart of the movement, the gear train. It's a series of interlocking gears that transfer the power from the motor to the moving parts, like a clockwork symphony of motion. The motor spins a small drive gear, which then engages with a larger gear, slowing down the speed while increasing torque to move heavier parts of the sculpture. Some gears are fixed, while others are mounted on shafts, allowing them to spin freely as they transfer power through the sculpture's structure. Every gear is precisely sized and spaced to ensure the motion flows without resistance, creating a balance between speed and control. This mechanical heart is more than just movement. It's a system of precision that turns electricity into art, one gear at a time. Now, here's where it gets really clever. The sculpture doesn't just move, it twists to create new shapes, like a secret code unfolding in midair. This twist isn't random. It's controlled by a hidden camshaft that spins in sync with the main motor, like a clockwork dancer following a precise rhythm. These movements are designed to be subtle, so the twist is smooth and seamless, like a shadow that slowly becomes a shape. The twist isn't just about movement, it's about transformation, turning the sculpture into something new with every rotation. And that's how the sculpture breathes, not with air, but with gears, levers, and a secret twist that turns it from static to dynamic. So, what makes these sculptures move? It's all about the forces we take for granted. Gravity, inertia, and a dash of physics. The gears and levers are just the orchestra, and the real magic is the invisible symphony of motion they create. Take a look at this pulley system. It's like a tiny elevator, lifting weights with precision. The way it transforms vertical motion into horizontal movement is what gives the sculpture its dynamic rhythm. Now, here's where the real engineering shines. These sculptures are powered by a hidden motor, often a tiny DC motor spinning a gear train. It's like a heartbeat, steady and constant, driving the entire motion. But it doesn't stop there. Some sculptures use pendulums or flywheels to store and release energy, creating a smooth, continuous motion. It's like a dance between potential and kinetic energy. And let's not forget the role of friction and balance. A single misplaced gear or a slight imbalance can make or break the motion. These sculptures are a testament to precision and patience. Imagine a clockwork bird that flaps its wings without batteries. It's powered by gears, springs, and a clever system of levers. This is the mechanical heart of a kinetic sculpture. Just like a bird's heart keeps it flying. It's not magic, it's just physics. The same way a heartbeat keeps us alive, these gears keep the sculpture moving, even when no one is watching. So the sculpture isn't just art. It's a machine, and its movement is the result of precise, invisible mechanics that work like a well-tuned symphony. The beauty of it all is that you don't need to understand the mechanics to appreciate the motion. It's enough to feel the rhythm of the machine, just like the rhythm of your own heart. In the end, kinetic sculpture is like a mechanical heartbeat. It's not about the gears, but about the life they bring to the art. Before you go, if you enjoyed this, please give it a like and subscribe so you don't miss the next one. And tell us in the comments what you'd like us to make next. We read every single one. Thank you so much for watching. Comment this emoji if you made it to the end.